Hello, welcome. Let me see if I can fix the angle. No. So it's it's Saturday again, and welcome to my live stream. You can hear me well, perfect, and hello, Melody. Oops. So, how are you today? I have a little cold. There are a lot of colds going on right now. I think people are starting to relax in the end of the season just before the vacations. I don't know. I have a cold, so I'm gonna stream, but not as long as usual, not for 3 hours. I'll see how long the energy will be with me. But I wanted to keep doing this page in Daydreams together with you. And if you saw the last stream last Saturday, you know, you can see that I have done quite a lot on it after that. But it's nothing new. It's the crystals that I began and showed you how I did. I have done more of those. And hello, Jody, and welcome. Happy Saturday. Let us have a wonderful time together today. And I have done all of the mushrooms, and I didn't know if after I was a bit regretting that I did them all the same because it was a lot of purple. But it's gonna be a lot of purple and a lot of pink and green, and after that I don't really know. I have started a bit of the background just loosely because I wanted to sketch and see. My plan was to do it purple, so the massive purple down here would be reflected up here. But then I started to think maybe I should do it more pinkish or maybe blue. So I have done some grayed lavender just loosely here and some lavender and some pink and tried it on. But I'm still not sure how to do it. I have done, yeah, I'm gonna show you because I have started some new things, but I'm gonna do them, more of them today and show how I do them. So I have been using oh, pickle. I know, there's quite some things about that. Even not about the specific ones that you are dealing with. But welcome, let us have a calm and a cozy stream. So this is yellow chartreuse, which I have been using. I'm gonna zoom in around these dots. I'm not sure if I'm gonna turn them into fireflies. I'm not sure if I'm gonna cover the actual black lines after with yellow Posca, which I saw Mel Fuffer85, I think her name is on Instagram, doing, or with white Posca, or just keeping them like this. But I have been using yellow chartreuse to do some glowing dots, whatever it is. And I also have used the yellow chartreuse down here on these strange things, all of these worm looking things. And my plan was, I started to do them with neon yellow, but that was too bright yellow, so I changed it, and instead I have done them with yellow chartreuse. And I might shade them a bit and change them a bit later. And I also done some of the yellow chartreuse inside the pink crystals, where they were very close, just to make some kind of reflections inside them. So I might do one here as well. Oh, I thought it was a bit boring to just have them pink. My plan was actually for a long time to do some of the crystals turquoise, these ones and these ones. But because I thought it might be too much purple and pink, but then I decided to go with my original plan, which was to do them all light pink. You can see they are much lighter than the ones I did on this page. These are much more, I have used much more dark colors on these crystals, like dark purples and black maybe also, and dark indigo and things for the shading. But I wanted these to be much lighter. And I think I'm gonna, yeah, let me see. Let me see, I can do, I'm gonna zoom in. So I thought it looked quite okay to have some of these glowing things inside the crystals with light yellow chartreuse, just to reflect these things. I don't know what it is, some kind of plant. I need to clean this area up a bit around me. Oops. Actually, I have not colored. As you can see, I have been coloring on this one, and I have also been coloring on a body coloring, a mandala. But I have hardly been able to color because I have been so into this book. I have showed you the first book, I think, before. I got it in birthday present for my husband, and this one I got for my son in Mother's Day's gift. It's the yeah, the rest of the books, and it's so good. Mistborn by Brandon Sanderson. I'm totally into it now. Actually, I think this book is better than the first one. So I'm reading again. It's so nice to read, but it's also nice to color, of course. So let me see. And today I have some iced coffee, some decaf iced coffee. The recipe from dear Maria, Coloring Blunder on Instagram. She talked about how she drank decaf iced coffee when she had too much regular coffee, and I thought it was a great idea. Fliss, welcome, hello. Hello, Cynthia. Oh, sorry, my desk is so small and my whip box almost tipped over. Okay, so let me see. I think I will try to use Katie's great things so the pencils will not fall on the floor. Okay, let's see. I think I will do these crystals because it's the only one I have not done yet. And even if you already saw last Saturday how I did them, I think it's okay. Hello, Marie. I'm working on this one, you know. My second whip for the HK5 project. It's still hard to say. It's much easier to write it. And oh, I have a shadow from this angle. Thank you, Marie. We'll see how it looks in the end. You know, it's difficult with the background. I have a plan, but it's vague and I'm not really sure. It feels like this desk is so a bit wobbly, but I hope it doesn't wobble too much. So this is just a deco pink. I'm using Prismacolor on this. So far I have just been using Prismacolor and white luminance, but I could have used the white Prismacolor. It was just that I had the luminance out closer, so I used that one instead. Yeah, Mia Remakes, it's Marie. It's my friend Marie. let's see, where do I want it to be lightest? Here I left white here, and I think I'm gonna leave it here as well. Yeah, yes, you can see the desk is a bit wobbly. Heather, hello. Thank you for writing to me in caps so I can see when you are talking to each other and when you are trying to contact me. Let me see. I have no idea how these crystals works, but I guess you don't really need to know that. You just do something. And hello, Kim. Welcome. And you hope it will be okay in the end. Jamie, hello. So is it early morning where you are? I mean, Marie, I know you are in Sweden, so you have the same time as me. Yeah, the thing about the pages in Hannah Carlson's books, not all of them, but a lot of them, they have a lot of these, when they have these nature things, it's not always easy to know what's background and what is a leaf or a mushroom or a stem or something. So sometimes I think it's easier to do the background first and try to see, then the other things will more come out. But you can also do it the other way around and do them just one by one and try to follow the shapes and see, okay, this is a leaf, where should it come out? It would come out here, okay, so this is background and this is a leaf. Yeah, you know, just slowly try to figure all the details out. Sorry, I was doing the crystals, I got distracted. So let's see. And I think I was distracted because I don't know what this is. Let me see. Yeah, it's a leaf. And I will start that leaf with chartreuse, yellow chartreuse, because that is, I did a test with some of the leaves before the stream because I wanted to take a decision how to do them. And there are a lot of them still to do, so you will see how I do it. Thank you, Heather. So now I can see that this is a leaf and not a crystal. And apple green was next color I was using. And I wonder, behind this mushroom, well, I have really no idea, but I think this is this leaf, and this is the same kind of, and it's going under that one. Yeah, and now we can see this little stem there. And down here, well, I really don't have any idea what is background and how to do it, but I guess I would do some kind of like this. I just did a mix of greens and maybe a bit of yellow, not yellows, but wine reddish and brownish things. Oh, hello, Jobeth, and thank you. Where were we? Here. So I'm gonna color these leaves more later. It's 2:15. Yeah, it's like here. And here I will just fast put in some color so I can see what is leaf and what is the crystals. Yeah, the white outlines make them more crystal-like, I agree. You just need to sometimes do some more color after the lines if all the contrasts go away, because the black outlines do give a lot of contrasts. Okay, maybe that was all. Now it's just the crystals. Another page, Jody? How many pages do you have? Yeah, if you have missed this Hannah Carlson project and didn't get a page and want to have a page, you can write your sign up on our backup list. We have started to go to that list because they are always, I mean, life comes in between sometimes. Some people have already had to drop out, so we have asked other people to do the pages. Ooh, you are so fast. That's amazing. This is my second page. But I mean, it's still just June. The deadline is the 28th of July. Oh, that was a fantastic pencil. A turquoise pink orange red. I can't even say it. Oh, Katie, hello. Today I'm having your protection for my pencils here, so they hopefully will not fall onto the floor all the time. So this is the blush pink. It's still a very light color. Yesterday it was Midsummer's Eve here in Sweden. The longest day. Now it's so strange because where I live, it almost doesn't feel like the summer have begun when it's actually the light turns and it gets darker and darker again. The light and the warmth doesn't came at the same time. Maybe a bit on this too. Oh, so it was your first day of summer was yesterday. Okay. So I don't know, Marie, you are also Swede. Did you celebrate midsummer with the right food and the strawberry cake and dancing around the midsummer pole? I was celebrating with my family, but I didn't dance around any flower pole, and I didn't eat the right midsummer food. I'm not much for traditions. No dancing. Okay, so your children didn't want to dance. You did pick pretty flowers. Okay. Yeah, we have allergy in the family, so I just had a breath of plastic flowers, or maybe they were made of fabric, I'm not sure. Actually, I don't think it's the desk that are wobbly. I think it's that I have this charger cable that I'm accidentally is touching all the time. No, they will survive without the dancing. So today it's a red day in Sweden. It's Saturday, but it's almost like a Sunday. So the stores are closed and things like that. It's the midsummer's day. The weather here, it has been raining where I am. So it is a perfect day to just be inside and read and color and hang out with you. Let me see, this must be a crystal then. You had the winter solstice. Yeah, we had the summer solstice. I don't know if that is how you say it. That's interesting. A fish file festival. Never heard of. Interesting. So now I want to. I think I will go in darker. Ah, you sat up and listened to the music from your neighbor's party. Was it voluntarily? Was it cozy, or were you really annoyed at them for keeping them your up? Now I'm gonna outline them. I do that in the middle of my process. I know that some do it in the beginning and some in the end, but I like to do it in between, because then I can see better what contrasts go away and where I need to darken them up. It was nice, okay. Mayflies, fish flies. Interesting. What? The dog poo ones? Oh, too many insects of any kind is gross. I need some iced coffee. I'm using my Uniball Signo white, but you can use whatever if you want to cover lines. You can try the white Posca or any gel pen, or acrylic paint, or I don't know if you saw, I did one of these. I have these thing that I do sometimes on Tuesdays on Instagram, where I post a topic where I ask questions about something concerning coloring or supplies that I am curious about how other people solves. And this Tuesday I asked people how they cover their lines, So I got some new ideas there, but I have not been able to try them out. Because I don't think the difficult thing is to cover the line. The difficult thing is if you want to color on top of them. I think especially if you use pencils, it is hard to cover Posca, and it is hard to not scrape gel pen away. So I have to work more on that. But just to cover them, I don't think it's so difficult. Good morning, Melissa. Welcome. So as you can see, you can still see the lines a little bit, but not as much. If you want them to be totally invisible, you can wait for this gel pen or Posca to dry and then do a second layer. But I actually think this is okay. I don't want them to be totally away. So, and now I'm gonna shade them. I'm using magenta first, which is a quite reddish pink. And it's quite bright, so I try to be careful not to use too much of it. And some of the white color I just scraped off. I can put it back after if I want to, or I don't care. And let's see, where do I want it? I want it here to make the crystal in front to show up. Hello, Shara. Welcome. I'm doing my page in one of my pages for the I can't say it, HK5 project. This is the one in Daydreams. And I'm doing some crystals, some pinkish. This is the Deco Pink again. Let me see. And I think I also will go in with some of the black grape, which is the darkest color I have been using, just on some small. Yeah, I know, it's almost impossible to say it. You can write it quite easily, and that was how we chose it, because we thought it was a good, quite short hashtag compared to some of the suggestions that we came up with, but it's really difficult to say with your mouth. Sig clean color markers with color on top of Posca felt. Yeah, I can understand that you can use markers, some different kind of markers on top, because you don't need any pressure, and I can understand that they can be used on top of Posca. But if you want to use your pencils, it's more difficult. I just need to practice some more. Mostly when I cover my lines, I just let them be white. Okay, I don't want too much of the purple, because I don't... Usually, as I showed you on the other page, my crystals are very dark. and very light, of course, because otherwise you won't have the crystal feeling if you don't have contrasts. But it's more difficult when you need them to be light, but you still need some dark spots to make them pop. Oh, thank you. Yeah, I was a bit scared that it would be too much purple, pink, green. I mean, it's the only color so far. But yeah, maybe that will work. And I have not decided about the bird. The bird is very big. It's a big part of this page. I have an idea maybe doing it some kind of blue, but I'm not sure. Maybe it will be pink purplish uh, or yellowish, like goldish yellowish. I'm not sure. And that is, depends a bit on how I do these things down here, because, and the background, of course, because if I add more colors, yeah, I know you don't like green so much, but you know, I live in a place where it's, I mean, outside my window, it's so green and purple, as you can see. uh, So maybe it's not so strange. I just got the inspiration outside my window for this page. I didn't realize it, but maybe it's so it's that easy. It's the purple flowers on the tree outside my window, and it's the green. Hmm. And I I have, I mean, this is yellow chartreuse is a some kind of greenish yellowish. Yeah, I know, Katie. My view have improved since I changed room for my streamings and coloring. At least this time of year when it's green, the tree, and especially now when it's also flowering. The other view was a balcony, or yeah, I don't know the name of it, but kind of a balcony, but on ground level. But it's so, I really need to fix it, so it's more depressing right now. It could be very cozy, but it's not right now. Ooh, you live by a canal, kind of countryside-ish. Ooh, that is how I always imagine that the English countryside is like. And it's beautiful. Okay, so you can live amongst inside the green and you don't like it anyway. Okay, now we need to make these kind of pale invisible things to show up a bit, so I'll just do the same again. I'm using the magenta. Exactly what I'm thinking, Pickle, that if that was what well, I was distracted, you know me, I always get distracted by things, but thank you for helping me stay focused. Yes, these bird, the colors, if I do these like gold yellow, it would totally work on this one, I think. But it could also work if I do like the bottom here, the background, really dark blue, then it could also work doing these bird blue. But it really needs to pick up the colors from somewhere at the page, so it's not totally different color from everything else, I think, for the balance. Hello, Suzanne. Welcome, and of course it's okay. Just feel free to lurk. That's totally fine. I have very little time to join streams, but when I do, occasionally, I mostly do the same because I like to color myself when I listens and look at streams. So that is totally fine. So let me see. I want this top to be darkest. This is the magenta. I didn't say that. I have been tempted to bring in some polychromos because mostly when I color, I just mix everything I have. But I'm trying to stay with my Prismacolors for a challenge, and so far, I mean, they have perfect purples and pinks, but I do miss some of the greens in the polychromos. Bad lurker. That's okay. Yeah, they have beautiful greens, and what the kind I miss are the it's the ones that like the green opaque, I think it's called. I think the dark green in Prismacolor is a bit too. Oh, I'm not good at describing colors, but I don't think it's dark enough. So yeah, it's like these ones: chrome oak seed green, maybe juniper green, pine green. Those kind of greens I don't think they really have in Prismacolor. Oops. But I'm using the kelp green. I'm going to show you that soon, and that was a okay color. Okay. Yeah, May green. I love May green. Permanent green. Yeah, that is also a good one. Yeah, it's a beautiful green too. So I do think that polychromos have a lot of good greens, and I love May green as well. But I do love chartreuse and the moss green and the lime peel and the yellow chartreuse in the Prismacolors. So I'm using them a lot on this page. And I do love the purples and this black grape. It's quite small. I really like that. Okay, now I have to focus here. I'm talking so much. Yeah, lime peel is a good color. Okay, I need to stop things from taking the light away, because I'm just using the natural light. I don't have fixed the lamp yet in here. Okay. I use my lime peel more, no, my chartreuse more than I use lime peel. But lime peel is a good color. Some magenta again, lightly. It's such a vivid color, so it's almost hard not to get too much. No, I know I have other tiny ones. I know. But I don't like when my Prismacolors get too small, because they are harder to buy new ones of. Than for me than polychromos. Okay. Let me see. This part I think should be darker, hidden under here. When your favorites get too tiny, I always thought it was so cute when I saw it. So other people having tiny ones, but it's kind of sad when it's your own. I don't think this is a crystal. Let me see. Or maybe, yeah, it is. Okay. It's just difficult to know where things starts and ends. And I might go in with some dark gray or black, but not now. Maybe in the end when I have done the background and everything, and see if they don't pop enough. I can do some on the same spaces where I have these black grape, I can go in with some black to darken it even more, but not for now. Let me see. This gem or this crystal had some strange spots. I wish, I mean, a lot of the pictures in Hannah Carlson, she lives at the same place where I live. I don't know her, but I can kind of see the inspiration, the nature from where I live. But it's a lot of things that doesn't exist here, that is just fantasy, or yeah, to make the pages more beautiful, like the crystals. Wouldn't it be amazing if you could walk in the forest and actually see these crystals? I think that would be cool. Yeah, great, Pickle. That's a good reminder that okay, this was a pale one. I think I just left it white. I will color it in so it will show up a bit. This is the lightest one, the Deco Pink. And maybe some, just a little bit more of the black grape. No, that's true. Top Chat is a strange thing. Maybe it's for lurkers who just want to see what's most... No, I don't know. I have no idea. It's so strange. Let me see. And maybe down here. And down here. I wonder how this picture will turn out. I wish I could see the background in front of me. I can do a bit here as well. Let me see, this is the leaf, okay. And let us see. They are very light, but maybe when I do the background they will pop out more. Or I can just add colors on them. This is the blush pink. Oh, thank you, Jamie. Yeah, this was the page I wished for. I really like it. But I have not planned the girl, and as I said earlier, I don't really know about the bird. But something will turn out. It's looking good right now, at least. No, you're right. Don't overthink it too much. Mostly, I think it's good not to overthink. For a long time, I was coloring in the living room, and my husband sat there a lot and played music. He didn't play for me like he can't play the guitar or something like that. He was just playing music on our stereo. but that was cozy and we could sit and talk, and then I couldn't overthink things. It was just I did things while we were talking, and mostly I thought that was the best way. The hand knew what to do. Blush pink again. Just want to darken it up a bit. And here it was kind of harsh. Yeah, I think I will leave it like that for now, and I will go in with my gel pen again and just do some scribbles. Oh, Kim, thank you. So, let's bring it out in the light again. Okay. So now, yeah, okay, I really like the silence. Oops, that was not a pencil. So now I'm gonna do the rest of the leaves to see how that will turn out. And for that I did a plan. I'm going to use yellow chartreuse. Oh, Katie, thank you. Yellow chartreuse, apple green, kelp green. Oh, you're not listening to podcasts. You're just listening to my podcast. I'm happy for that. I have been so tired and had so much to do this weekend, or this week, I mean, so there are not coming a new episode until next week. And after that, I'm not sure. It seems to be hard to get. Yeah, right now I have so much, so I'm not sure. And I'm gonna on vacation soon, so it's gonna be a pause, I guess. But at least there will be one more, maybe 2 more before that. So this is apple green. And down here, I think I have done a background here. Yeah, I started background here, but it with purple, but actually it is a leaf. So my plan was to start with yellow chartreuse in the top, because my plan with the yellow chartreuse is to make it be, I have them up here around these dots. Adri, welcome! And I have them down here on these thingies, and I have some of them in the crystals for some reflections. I am thinking of using them on these things as well, and I want them on top of these leaves to make them shine a bit. So they are gonna be like small shiny things around the page. Ooh, you had drew a page for her. Oh, thank you, Adri. I showed how I did them. I did some of them last time, and I did these ones today. And yeah, I can see now I shaded these more, but I can always go in after and do them darker. Yeah, I understood that you meant My Little Pony. I know that your telephone is bewitched. So I wanted these two to kind of glow in the tops. So yellow chartreuse. Oh, I don't think that is the top. And here are one of those things that I also have chosen to do chartreuse so far. Yeah, I know your phone is bewitched. And this little thingy here, Let us decide that it's one of the yellow chartreuse things as well. And here it is. And yeah, so after the yellow chartreuse, I'm going in with apple green. I guess I could do it the other way around and start with the darkest and go the other way. I'm just so used of doing it this way, especially when I use the polychromos to go from light to darker. Are you a leaf? I think it is, but I'm not sure. But let's decide it's a leaf. I mean, I can decide. And first I also had some spring green between the yellow chartreuse and the apple green, but I realized it wasn't needed. It was one color too much. Ooh, Adri, I'm happy to hear that. Is it this double page? I was counting some days ago, and I think like maybe 1/3 of seasons is finished so far for this project. Yeah, exactly. I'm so looking forward to that page. So this is kelp green, which was the green I chose when I had decided not to use polychromos, just Prismacolor. But I also yeah, one more. I forgot one pencil, I think, or maybe I didn't. No, henna. I'm using henna for shading in the bottom. It's like a reddish brownish color. I thought it would work for giving them some tone that was not green, and also would work together with a purple and pinkish. So henna, kelp green, apple green, and yellow chartreuse is what I'm using on these so far. So Selena, welcome. And I guess I could do all of these leaves in different colors, but I do like to have the same colors on the things, because then I don't have to come up with so many color combos. Yeah, these ones I have already started, but I have not finished them. Apple green. Ooh, graduation time. Of course you must do that. Totally fine. I hope you will find something great for him. Lillian, welcome and good morning. Ooh, Adri, that's fantastic. You were studying medicine in Prague. Congratulations. Wow, that's huge. I know how much you have been studying, but I didn't know that it was medicine you were heading for. Okay, here we have another leaf that I thought was a background. Let me see. A bit of henna. Oh, I made some iced coffee. Ooh, you have an anatomy coloring book. I have actually seen them and thought, who would color in these? But of course, if you study medicine or are gonna study medicine, they must be perfect. Hey, Katie, and I'm so happy that you are here and sharing this Saturday, part of it at least with me. It's so cozy. I need iced coffee, yeah. And I mean, it's only the decaf. But the taste and the coldness, even if this room is not as warm as the other one, and even if it's not so warm outside today, it's still kind of warm. And also because I had this cold, I don't know if I have fever because I didn't dare to take my fever today, my temperature, because I didn't want to know if I have fever. But it makes me maybe warmer than usual. So let me see, are you? Okay, so here it's a bit mysteriously because if you follow these leaves, they should go down here, but there are nothing here. So I could just color them in with these colors if I want to, or I could do the background color. I'm gonna leave it for now to see what I'm doing with them later. Kelp green again. Oh, Sammy, hello! Welcome to the cozy Saturday stream. I'm doing my page in Daydreams. Yeah, I know, Jamie. I know that a friend of mine said that once, some years ago, that she thought that it was a bit randomly in Hannah Carlson's books, that lines could just end without going anywhere. I had not noticed that then, but since I have colored a lot in her books after that, I have noticed that it's true. It's all of these intricate forest things that goes, yeah, you don't really know. Sorry, but I need some more iced coffee. And I'm sorry, Adri, but I also need some mint chocolate. Mint chocolate, coffee, coloring, and coloring friends. Perfect Saturday. Exactly. That is also a mystery. How you can color a page, and then after some time you realize, oh, I missed a flower or I missed a mushroom, and they can be big. They don't necessarily have to be small objects, but you just didn't see them. It's a very strange phenomenon. No, that cannot be a word. Sorry. Sorry for my Swinglish. Yeah, we can miss a lot. Hello, Marie. Welcome. So it's mostly in Hannah's book. I think it can happen to me in other books too. The yellow chateau again. It's a lot of yellow chateau in this page. And apple green. And here we have it again. No, maybe we haven't it again. I thought it would come out here, but that's actually where the crystals are, so it would go behind it. It's like partly coloring blindness when you miss details like that. Yeah, hands. I agree. I forget about the hands as well sometimes. And I prefer to do all the skin the same time, so I can do one layer or one color on the face and then on the arms, so the layers and the tones are similar. But I agree, sometimes I forget something like that. Okay, let's see if this camera, where did it go? Actually, I think I will, it could be here. No one would ever think about that. I mean, no one will study this picture in detail anyway, so it doesn't matter, but anyhow. Let me see. Here is a leaf. Yeah, autocorrect is so annoying. We have talked about it earlier because my friend Marie, I'm not sure if she's still here, but her phone is bewitched. She always writes things and something else comes out. So my husband is the same, so I'm quite used to read autocorrect things and try to solve them. Yeah, Marie, hello, Mary. It's very annoying. So I'm not really sure what I will color after this. My plan was to finish my 2 HK5 project pictures before I went on vacation, but that's not, there are some weeks left. I mean, this picture isn't done yet. Maybe this will take some weeks, I don't know. But I'm not sure what to do next. If I'm gonna sign up for the backup list maybe, or if I'm gonna color something totally different. Yeah, I like to read these forums and these stories about the strangest and most embarrassing autocorrect things that people have been written to each other. I think it's so funny. So yeah, I'm just gonna color in the leaves so I can see what is not colored, what is left, which should be background or stems or just random things. And the random things I will maybe try to hide to just make them look like these leaves. So here is the yellow chartreuse again. I really use it a lot on this page. And here we have a little leaf. And apple green. I don't like green apples, but I like the name and the color, apple green. But I prefer the sweetness of red apples. I think green apples are too, what is the name, sour maybe? Oops. Let me see. And some kelp. Oh, Melody's going to bed. Sleep well, sweetheart. Oh, and I am outside the frame. This is a lot of green. Joe, do you have to look away? And the apple green, kelp green, apple green, henna and chartreuse, yellow chartreuse. And the henna. Oh, I think I have missed people coming in. I'm so sorry. Welcome and hello. I'm sorry if I missed you. I'm doing this page. Oh, it's going under under the window all the time, so the lights. My second page for Hannah Carlson project. This is in Daydreams. My first page was in Seasons, the book that I'm hosting. This is Daydreams is hosted by Sky from Color My Dreams. Oh, I'm from Sweden. I live in Umeå, in the same town where Hannah Carlson lives, although I don't know her. Thank you, Jamie. Yeah, it's my favorite colors, I think. Some right now, at least. Together with dark blue and golden yellow. So if I can put, yeah, if I can fit those colors in too, I have them all here on the same page. Okay, let's see. Some apple green again. Try to follow the lines. Down here. And what is this? I guess it's another leaf. I hope. This is another one. Oh yeah, Sweden is a good country. I really like it here. I like to live here. But there are so many other countries that also seems fantastic. And that's what I like about the community, that we got to know a bit about other countries. Yeah, there are so many countries I have not seen yet. It would be nice to travel around the world. It is beautiful, at least mostly in the summer, but that's because I don't like winter so much. When it's dark all the time, now it's almost light all the time, so that's a nice period. the winter I don't like as much at all. Kelp green. And I tried to find a variation between the greens because I had done the mushrooms already green up here. So this was more the, this was, I think it was not yellow straw, but chautreau and lime peel and moss green, I think. Oh, the Great Lakes. I think there are many places in US that sounds and looks amazing. I'm afraid of heights, but it would be cool to see Great Grand Canyon. Here is a big area with nothing. I guess I just have to do some kind of strange hidden background. Oh, the largest lakes in the world. That is something, wow. The henna, not Hannah, but henna. Kelp green. Let's see. Here are some fluffy, just to say that. Let's decide this is leaf. A bit of kelp green up here. Oh, I accidentally colored on top of the mushroom. And apple green. Oh, sorry. And here is it the stem? And it's one of these thingies that I don't know what to call. These mushroom thingies. Not mushroom, I mean worm. It looks like maggots or something. Yeah, I love water. That is a dream of mine, to live close to water sometimes. And I mean really close. So you can just watch the water from the house. That would be cool. And expensive. I think I'm gonna add some kelp green under this mushroom. And here. I will add some more henna. sorry, I'm far out of the frame. Kelp green again. Yeah, it would be better if you could see what I did. And more kelp green. Okay, that was that. And this. Kelp green. Kelp green and iced tea. Okay, now I have to follow the lines again. What is this? This is a long stem. This is leaf. And here we come, and here it's kelp green again. And down here, I have no idea, just decide it. This is leaf. And that is a stem, yeah. And this little thing, where were you? I have, it's a little tiny place here, but yeah, next to the stem. And let's see. It comes here. Maybe this is right. Apple green. It seems like these leaves should come down here. Just let decide that. Kelp. Apple green. It's really windy outside today. The rain has stopped. And I think I read something in the chat about thunderstorms. We had some thunderstorm some days ago. But luckily I was out with eating with my colleagues. So the thunderstorm started when we entered the restaurant, and then we couldn't hear anything inside. And after it had stopped. So I totally missed it. But maybe you like thunderstorms. I was so scared by thunderstorms when I was a kid. We lived in a small village where there were a lot of thunderstorms during the summer. I thought they were really scary. Oh, bye, Shara. Thank you for joining us and have a wonderful Saturday. Yeah, they makes me still anxious too. They are so noisy, and especially when they are close, when the lightning and sound, the thunder comes almost at the same time, and you know it must be really close. It's still just the same colors: apple green, yellow chartreuse, kelp green, and some henna. Yeah, my husband loves thunderstorms as well, so I know there are people that do that, but I'm not one of those. Once I flew over a region in Europe. I don't remember. I don't know if I know even in what country it was, but it was a thunderstorm. So we flew over a thunderstorm, and it looked really cool from above. It's very dramatic. Yeah, tornadoes, that is scary. I don't think I ever have. I don't think tornadoes are common here. So I have just seen them on television. But there are so much power. Oh no, you have it now? Ooh. So now I'm shading with the henna. And I might go over them again later. It depends on how the background is turning out and if they need more shading. Okay, I think I will decide that this part also have leaves. So this is very green. Before I did the leaves, I thought it was very purple, which it is, of course it is. But oh no, Cynthia, 4,000 people without power. Oh, I hope it will come back soon. This is the apple green. That is not good to be out of power. And down here, I guess it's her, whatever tunica, whatever she's wearing. Yeah, I can't tell you why I choose the henna. Actually, I'm not really sure, but I have a theory. It was like this. I was looking at my pencils and wonder what I was going to shade with, and I didn't want it to be, I didn't want to shade it with purple, and I didn't want to shade them with brown because I thought that was too dark, but I wanted it to be some kind of, I was thinking of some kind of red wine. But then I thought that red wine, I was looking on my pencils, my Prismacolor, my color swatch book, in my book, and then when I saw the henna, I thought, yeah, maybe that will work because it's not red wine, but it has a tone of red in it. And then I know, I'm not using it a lot, but I know that you can shade with the opposite color on the color wheel. So if you are using green, you can use some kind of red to shade with. Mostly I use black or gray or brown, but I wanted it to look good next to this page, and on this page I used a lot of wine red. And I might go in with some wine reddish or maybe the henna for these stems. So I was trying on one and then I thought it looked good. So, oh, thank you, Sammy. So, yeah, I think it's because it has a bit of red in it. It works good with green. And it's still, yeah, it's a very nature color. Apparently I have not used henna a lot because you can see how big it is. But that's because, I guess it's because mostly when I color I just mix my brands, and I guess I maybe use some kind of similar color but in polychromos. But now I had decided to just use my Prismacolor, so then I had to. Yeah, I can understand that. I think I will use it more after this. Okay, here we have a big space with just nothing. So I might go in with just doing more of this green henna mix, or I might go in with some dark purple. Yeah, I think it was when I interviewed Sherry. What is her name on Instagram? Oh, Little Pickle is you, Jody. I can't remember. That is embarrassing. Yeah, anyhow, she said it in my podcast, and yeah, kind of Clay Rose is a bit the same tone. Ah, thank you, Katie, for that. Pipsqueaks, thank you. She said that she used the opposite color on the color wheel for shading. Pipsqueaks, yes. And I wanted something that would make it not just green. Green, I wanted some more color on them for variation. Well, there are a lot of crystals in the books, so you have a lot to choose from. I'm still always scared to color crystals, but it's kind of fun too. Okay, here I can see that I have missed a thing. I try to shade it more, the ones that are in behind, so some are more looking as if they are in front of the other. Now I'm just blending with the apple green. Okay. Now I'm gonna go in with the chartreuse, this yellow chartreuse. I'm gonna do this. Crystals, let me see, what more books have crystals? I think Emily Lidell Öberg has crystals in her books. What more books have crystals? Okay, I'm gonna do all of these little things. Also, this chartreuse. There are so many small details, I think I'm just doing the same color on the same things. It's so convenient to not have to choose too many colors. Oh, I have not seen that issue of Coloring Heaven. I have to look that up. My iced coffee is finished. There are so many details down here. I'm gonna wait with them. Oh, now I'm gonna sneeze. Don't be afraid. I have a cold, as I said. So while I think of that, I'm gonna do the rest of these ones. Oh, thank you, Sammy. I hate the summer colds. I mean, I hate the winter colds as well, but I think it's difficult to have a summer cold. Prosit! Yes, that is the Swedish way of saying bless you. It's so strange. I mean, bless you, you can understand, but prosit? It doesn't mean anything. It's what we call this figure in Snow White, the one that is sneezing all the time. What is he called in English? In Swedish it's prosit. Yeah, prosit. Oh, Bethan! Hello, I was missing you, but I totally understand. I thought that you probably needed some sleep, so no problem. The stream can always be watched after. And toothache is terrible. Ooh. Kim, I agree. I think crystals are not that difficult to draw, even if I haven't tried. Sneezy. Yeah, that would be the perfect name. Sneezy. We call him Prosit. I wonder where that word comes from. Oh, here we have a Oh, sorry. Here we have a leaf that just ends in nothingness. Yeah, I probably just fill this in somehow, so it's so dark so you can't see what it is. Okay, I just keep doing these yellow chartreuse details until I have done them. And I need my small little mono eraser because I'm gonna try to bring out these little things that I have accidentally colored in. And I'm gonna do them the same, yellow chartreuse. And I wonder, I think I will do the henna. Oh, sorry, I'm outside. I did the stem with henna. Do we have any more of these here? And here. I just keep doing my yellow chartreuse thing. Do we have any more of these little oddies? They're hardly visible. They are so small. I think this is maybe... No, it's the stem. Okay. Let's see. Yeah, one more up here. I could have done them pink. That would have been better, I think. Okay. No, I don't think one more are hidden somewhere. Maybe. I'm gonna do the underneath of the mushrooms. I have decided to do pink. I know I already have a lot of pink details. This is the same as the crystals, Deco Pink, but I didn't want it to do them too dark because the mushrooms are already so dark. Sorry for sniffling. Yeah, pick a page with crystals, it's fun. And this is the blush pink. Of course, snack and drink for minibus. Yeah, bye Marie. I guess it's dinner time for me as well soon. I have totally lost track of time. See you later, Marie. Thank you for being here. Have a wonderful weekend. And let's see. Should have something more, but what? No, I don't think that. Or... Well, I'm not sure if I will darken it up more or just keep it like that. I'll let it be like that for now. Marie, are you still here? Can you tell me in that case what time is? What Swedish time is? So my plan for the background is actually, maybe this will just look crazy, but my plan is actually to do it pink and purple. To pick up the colors. And I mean, I have already picked up the green colors, but yeah. My other plan was to do it blue. But I actually think I'm gonna try to do light pink first. And then I can go in darker after. And I might have it really, really dark down here, dark purple, and lighter up here, but I'm not really sure. And I'm not sure how to make these pop. Yeah, I'm fine, Bethan. How are you? I have a cold though, so I am a little bit more tired and crappy than usual. But I wanted to do this page and I wanted to be with you, so I wanted to stream. I wasn't that bad. I guess Marie's not here. Okay, then I have... Oh, Pernilla! Perfect! Someone from Sweden. Can you tell me what time it is? Because I lost track of time. I don't know if I need to go and fix the dinner, if I have streamed too long. Oh, that was background. Let me see. This is actually background. Or, yeah, no? I have no idea. Okay, it's just 3:40, then it's okay. Then I'm gonna stream like 20 more minutes. But what to do next? Yeah, look. I'm so happy when I find a detail that I've already picked colors for. Like these ones, the yellow chartreuse things. And I think I just might go in with some browns or grays or... yeah, not sure. Oh, thank you, Pernilla. Are you having a good midsummer's day? Sorry if I'm outside the frame. Do we have any more hidden... I don't know, what do you imagine these things are? These shoofy shoof things. Let me see. I don't think any more. No, you don't even have had lunch yet, and here it's soon dinner time. Oh, cranky home, yeah. That is not good. Kids that are sick, that is not good. So I guess that if I did the background here pink, these would just disappear. Oh, goodbye. Thank you for being here. I have to think a bit more about the stems. I have not decided those. And I have not decided the girl, the crown, and the bird. It could be, I don't know. So the only thing that I had a plan of is the background, so I'm gonna start that. I'm gonna do it pinkish and see how that's look. And then I can go on top with a darker purple or even do it blue if I want to. Or wine red. Or black. And down here I have already started, because I was trying to figure out the background, and my plan was to do it grade lavender, but when I had done a little bit of it I thought it was too gray and too boring. So I'm not sure, but I like the kind of misty feeling you have on Grey Lavender. I could always add it on top later. Oh, here's some green have been moving around. Yeah, so up here I have also around the dots just done, I just done them with this yellow chartreuse because I wanted them to be yellowish but not too yellow. So right now the lightest yellow color on this page is yellow chartreuse. And I'm not sure if this is will be fireflies or stars or just magic dust. Yeah, I think I need to do the background before I do the girl and the bird to see how it looks. I know. It's my book. I can do whatever I want. But sometimes you want a feeling and you don't really know how to achieve that feeling. I would like this to be like a magical, a bit misty forest feeling thing. Oh, the HK5 project. What I have heard is that, I mean, I think all of us have had pages abandoned because life came in between. People maybe had picked pages and then realized they would not be able to do them for different reasons. So we have, hello Joanne, welcome. So, but I think we have so far been able to find new persons that have taken those pages that have been abandoned, and we are going to looking for people on the backup list. So some people on that list have already been asked and said yes or no, and I think we have got a lot of pages. I don't know for the others. I think I have maybe 1/3 of the book or 1/4 of the book finished, where people have sent their pages to me. So I must say it's still just June, and the deadline is 28th of July. This is the blush pink again. So I think it's going well. Yeah, exactly, Sam. It's something like that for me too. 1/3. So, of course, there are a lot of pages not finished yet. Maybe not even started yet, but there are still a lot of time. So I have great confidence in that this is going well. And all pages coming in are so gorgeous. It's so wonderful to see all the versions, all the different pages coming to life, alive. Okay, so maybe I could use the Grey Lavender with this blush on top. But I'm gonna do it lighter without the Grey Lavender further up and see how that looks. And pink behind these might not be perfect, but I can darken it up later. No, I don't think so. At least if the project keeps going like this, if people are coloring in and sending in pictures in the same time, yeah, keep doing it. It will not be a problem. So it was a bit stressful in the beginning when people were picking pages and things like that, and all the streams and the planning. But right now it's kind of, I mean, as host, you don't actually have to do so much. You just have to collect the finished pages and find new people to color if someone is dropping out. But I guess it will be more towards the end and when we are doing the videos and so on. Yeah, I think pink on the sky would explain why the mushrooms are pink on top. So maybe it will work. And then I can darken them up more down, closer to the forest. Exactly, the deadline are the 28th of July. So it's more than a month left. Of course, Jamie, do get some rest, and thank you for being here today and brighten up this day, and see you later. Yeah, so I could also do these crystals more shaded to make them come out of the background if I don't do the background darker. I'll have to see what to do. Oh, Pickle, goodbye. I didn't see that you were going, but thank you for today. I'm sorry for sniffling. Oh, you're not leaving. So, hello and goodbye. Goodbye and hello. I thought you were leaving. I'm just starting very loose and light. I thought that the Deco Pink was way too light. Oh, no problem, Bethan. I have seen it on Instagram and I loved it. Your spider was so magnificent and perfect. Oh, it became so good. So you can email it when you have time. There is still a lot of time. What color along, Lillian, do you have? I know that I have been posting. I hope I have been posting about it. But because of this project that I got involved in, I have not been able to join so many other color alongs this month, unfortunately. So I have almost forgotten about what color alongs I have been posting about. But I know it was something. Was it your birthday? Okay. Sorry for that interruption. I really have to go. Something came up with the family. Yeah, sunflowers for Lillian. I knew it was something about your birthday. I think it was your birthday's color along. So something have come up and I need to go and pick up my family a little bit abruptly. So yeah, this stream was anyway going to end soon in like 5 minutes, but I'm gonna end it now. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna keep doing this light pink background, and then I probably will start to shade it and do it darker and see what's happening. But I'm gonna go around all of these light yellow chateau things, and with the with a blush pink. So yeah, sorry, now I got to go. It was super nice to